What's up everybody, it's Bradley back. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Tripleinc had to have a dramatic intro this morning because I am super pumped. Got a bunch of samples from the Armani Prive collection from Giorgio Armani. I'm going to be sharing with you guys today my first impressions on what I think of all these fragrances from this line. So along with many other big name designer houses, Giorgio Armani included, they have a private collection of fragrances much like the Tom Ford private blend or the La Collection Privé from Dior. This is sort of right up there with them, and it's just a higher end luxury version in comparison to their normal designer fragrances. Now, I've never tried out any of these before, but just based on experience from other private blend lines, such as the Tom Ford and Dior private lines, I can say that they all have niche quality, and I'm expecting these to have the same. So I'm going through 10 fragrances for you guys today, and I feel like I got a pretty good mixture here of fresh and somewhat darker, sweeter scents. So I'm going to be really interested to check these out. I've never tried this line before, and I'm very, very excited to try this out because I've been hearing some really amazing things. Now, all these samples today were provided to me by Notino. They are a fragrance distributor website, and they are sponsoring this video today as well. So thank you, Notino, for sending me all these samples. They're a great place not only to find fragrances, but also to get samples. So if you want to sample some kind of hard to find niche scents, they have a sample of almost every fragrance that they have in their entire database. So that's a really, really cool thing. And you guys know that I do about one review per month on Notino, and I thought this month I would switch it up. Instead of reviewing just a normal bottle, I would go ahead and just kind of give you guys my impressions of an entire line. And I've gotten a lot of requests to do the Armani Prive line, so here it is. All right, let's do a checklist. Test strips, Tripleinc test strips, check. Samples in my baggie, check. And I'm going to be looking at some notes on Fragrantica as well if I need to do so. So let's do this, guys. Let's get wrapped in. And by the way, wearing a suit today. Come on, I'm reviewing a high-end luxury fragrance line. I'm not going to be rolling up here in my normal scrub self with my t-shirt. I got to dress it up a little bit for this one. Okay, without any further ado, let's dig into this little goodie bag of samples we have right here and go with our first one. This one is Vetiver Babylone. And by the way, before I smell any of these, if you guys haven't checked out the Armani Prive bottles, I'm not gonna lie, I think that they're probably my favorite private blend collection bottles. I like them even better than the Tom Ford bottles, which are sick, and better than the Dior bottles. I mean, they're just really, really nice, but that's a different side story. So let's go with Vetiver Babylone. I'm expecting Vetiver because it's in the name. And let's give this a try. I never tried this before. Let's see what we got. Okay, good little bit on there. Wow, that just really brought me back to spring. Vetiver is in here, definitely. It's really grassy and green and it's very fresh. Right away, it smells extremely natural. Like this literally just transported me to a green, grassy meadow filled with vetiver. It has definitely a brightness to it. It's very uplifting, I will say, and quite fresh. This isn't a super harsh, very difficult to grasp type of a vetiver. This seems very fresh, uplifting, pleasing. Really, really nice. This is awesome, actually. I think definitely for the springtime day, could be very clean, worn into work. Man, that's really good quality with that. It has just the grassiness down to a T on this. So that's Vetiver Babylone. Very, very impressed with this one so far. It smells awesome. Okay, what do we have next? What do we have next? This next one is Ambre Eccentrico. I hope I said that right. I think that's Italian. So amber is, I think, going to be the note du jour of this one. Let's give Ambre Eccentrico a spray. Nice spray right there. Air it out. What are we going to get from this one? Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow. Man, that is dark. That is very sweet as well. Definitely amber is what I get. It's a dark, resinous, sticky amber, kind of. Wow, that smells good. I think I was reading on the Fragrantica, it has dried fruits and plum in here as well. I definitely get that. It is dark, fruity, mixed with the amber, very, very resinous as well. Man, this comes off very opulent, but it's not screaming and shouting, It's not going too sweet. It has something that's refined and keeping it in check. That smells really good. It's deep, it's dark, and it has a sexy quality to it. I think this could be definitely unisex. I think this would smell great on a woman, especially in the evening. And this is definitely a cooler weather fragrance. I'm saying that right now. Nothing for hot days. This is definitely fall and winter through and through. Wow, that's just a really beautiful amber scent, guys. That's all I can chalk it up to. With some dried fruits in there, plum, and maybe some tonka and vanilla, I believe, in the background. Really, really nice. Great, great stuff. So Ambre Eccentrico, 2 home runs so far with the Armani Prive collection. Those are great. All right, next one up. What do we have here? This is going to be Encens Satin. So it's going to be incense. I'm thinking that's what that translates to. So I'm definitely hit or miss with incense. So it's going to be interesting to see how this interpretation is going to be of the incense. So give this one a spray. There she is. Wow, okay. It is smoky a little bit. Man, that smells really, really rich, guys. This has a dryness to it as well, some dry woods, I believe, some spices in here maybe. That's really good. This is masculine stuff, I will say, and I think could probably be worn dressed up. This definitely smells like a dressy, cooler weather scent, like to a nice dinner or something. It smells so good. Right off the top, I mean, there's no like synthetic notes. It just hits you with a really nice natural scent right away. Not sure if this is 100% for me. I can definitely appreciate it, and I do actually like the smell. I'm not the biggest fan of incense, but as far as incense-based fragrances go, this one is really, really nice. It's not overdoing it with the smokiness, has just the right amount of smoke in here. And it just has some underlying sort of woody, slightly sweet, but very dry notes. Overall, it is what I would think of when I think of a velvety, satin-inspired incense. They really nailed that one. Okay, next up we have this one. This is Alhambra. I believe I said that correctly. So orange, again, I like how they named the notes so you kind of know what you're getting into at least. Okay, there she goes. Ooh, wow, right away. Wow. Atelier, you might have some competition with this one. Oh man. Wow, this is definitely orange, but not like orange sanguine, which I wore yesterday, which is just like blood orange. This is wow, it has some florals, I believe, in the background. It has this watery quality about it. Really, really nice. This reminds me a little bit of Hermes, their interpretation. I can't remember what that fragrance is, but it reminds me a little bit of that one out. It has that really nice, almost green leafy quality to the oranginess as well. It smells really, really good. It's 100% unisex, I believe. Great for hot weather, spring, summer, daytime. Really good quality. So, man, this one's really nice. So, Orange d'Alhambra, or however you say that. Really good. I do love my citruses, and this one is really nice. Great quality again. Okay, coming up on the fifth one, about to be halfway through. This one is Eau De Jade. I think this is another one of their fresher offerings. The bottle on this, by the way, is gorgeous, as you can see down there. Let's give Eau De Jade a try. Good spray with that one. Wow. Right away, this reminds me of a little bit like a really expensive green shampoo, if that makes sense. It is refreshing. Okay, wow. I'm getting this very earthy vegetal greenness now that is coming up. Eau De Jade, this one's definitely interesting, guys. Not sure if it's for me. It's definitely a little weird. I don't know. It's teeter-tottering between green grassiness and freshness, but there's some note in here that I'm not sure what it is. Apparently, it only has 4 notes. It has the bergamot, the neroli, musk, and pepper. So must be something with the neroli. I don't think I've ever smelled a neroli like this. It's almost like an oily neroli, if that makes sense. Definitely interesting. Not sure how I feel about it quite yet. Maybe it needs to dry down a little bit, but off the top, definitely a very interesting one. Okay, halfway through, let's give these goodie bags a shake and go with the final 5 here. This one is going to be Figuier Eden. So I'm guessing a fig-based fragrance again, just by that name. I do enjoy the note of fig. I don't really own any fig fragrances in my collection. Wow, so that's what fig is. It has a woodsiness in here, no doubt about it. Has that little bit of a coconuttiness that fig sometimes gives off, but it is fresh at the same time. This has a really nice, slight milky quality to it as well, while still remaining relatively crisp and clean and fresh. Again, all these fresh fragrances have been from this Armani Prive line so far. The quality is there with all of them. They smell very, very natural. This one, no exception. I think I like this a little better than Eau De Jade. It smells really nice. I think still my favorite is probably Vetiver Babylone from these fresher ones anyway. This one is probably coming in at a close second. It's really, really nice. If you like fig, I would definitely recommend checking this one out. It's a very nice fig that doesn't go super coconutty, but still has a little bit of that in there with a touch of woods, I believe. But still very fresh. Really good. Okay, what we got next is going to be this one, Bois D'Encens. So another incense-based fragrance, and bois is wood. So let's give Bois D'Encens a spray. Okay, what do we got here? Whoa, that was a lot less dry than I was expecting right away. Whoa. You know what this reminds me of? Reminds me of a little bit of like the metal that you find when you set up a Christmas track below the Christmas tree, or the train track, should I say, below the Christmas tree around Christmas time. Those little metal trains I used to have that were electric, they had this little smoke that puffs out. That's exactly what this is to me. Very weird, but it has this metal smokiness. Man, what kind of wood is in here that's giving off that smell? Wow. It must be the spices and the labdanum, and it has cedar in here. It only has 4 notes apparently, but something really weird about this one. I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's almost like a wet, woody, spicy scent, but it has this very strange metallic sort of a smokiness to my nose. I think I like the Encens Satin better than this one, but if you're looking for a very interesting, unique, let's say woody, incensey scent, this is definitely one to check out. If you dislike those dry ones, this one could be really good. Okay, we just have 3 left. Let's go with this one next. This is Cuir Noir, so I'm guessing a dark leather-based fragrance, just on that name again. A very good spray with that one again. Whoa, yep, hitting me right away, hitting me right in the face. Ooh, that's nice. Wow, leather all day long, left, front, and center. It is, wow, that's nice. It has something underneath that's really, really almost enchanting. Like, it is definitely leather, but it has this slight sweetness, slightly balmy maybe. Definitely not like super brash and harsh leather like Tuscan leather. This seems much more refined, much more wearable. Oh, okay, there is actually the vanilla and a little bit of oud that sits underneath this, so maybe it's the vanilla. Has a really nice little bit of sweetness, and it's actually cooling. This is a cooling leather, almost. It's not super warm, but maybe it'll get warm in the dry time. But right off the top, it's a cool and yet vanilla leather. Very interesting, but it smells dynamite. Like, wow. Really good for the fall and winter, I think. Dressed up with a leather jacket, definitely upscale, nothing for casual, I don't think. That has to be my top 5 favorite easily so far. That is really nice. So Cuir Noir, big thumbs up for me. That's a great, great leather scent. All right, guys, 2 left. Let's see what we got left. This one is going to be Oud Royal. So now we're getting into the darker ones. Oud, I'm not too familiar with the note of oud, but we'll see what we get from this fragrance right here, Oud Royal. Okay. So right away, this isn't a barnyard oud, thankfully. This is very, very wearable. At least for now. Not getting a whole lot. I get some spices underneath, maybe. Okay, now it's starting to open up a little bit. The dryness is coming out a little bit. This has incense and sandalwood along with saffron, amber, and rose in here. So I do get all those notes. Definitely a little bit of the rose, but it's not like a heavy oud rose combo. Again, this is much like Cuir Noir. It smells very nice. This is actually from, I think, a different collection. I believe that has all of the gold caps. So I'm liking these gold cap ones so far. That smells really nice again for the fall, winter, dressed up, and it just depends if you like woody scents more or if you were to go with Cuir Noir, if you like your leather scents more. This one, very nice, very wearable oud. I can definitely smell it in there, but it's not like super powerful, and it's definitely not stinky by any means. So Oud Royal, another very good wearable scent, and especially since it has a note of oud in there, which I'm generally not the biggest fan of. So Oud Royal, good one right there. And we have come to the last one, guys. This one is the one I've been waiting to try for a long time, Myrrhe Imperial. Myrrhe, as you well know, is one of my favorite fragrance notes. Really going to be interesting. I'm super excited because all of these have been really, really great scents, and how are they going to do Myrrhe, one of my favorite notes? Let's see how they do it. So Myrrhe Imperial, got little jitters on this one. Big spray. Wow. Oh, dude, I'm done. I am done. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, wow, that's so good. Oh, man. Guys, this, you're not going to believe this. This is, man, it's getting better by the second. It's changing. Myrrhe in here, vanilla. It's slightly smoky. It has the resinous quality in here. Man, this smells awesome. Not a gourmand, but it has some gourmand characteristics about it, but still wearable. I think for fall, winter, man, this is beautiful. This is crazy. Man, it's blowing my mind right now, guys. Seriously, wow. I think the favorite I've tried so far, easily. I mean, all these other ones have been great, but this one just takes the cake. I could smell this all day long, guys. I seriously could. This one may have to be on my to-get list, to be honest. This is a home run. Absolute smash out of the park. My goodness. Myrrhe Imperial, guys, double thumbs up from Tripleinc. This stuff is insanely good. If you love myrrhe like me, if you love sweet sort of smoky fragrances, this is just beautiful, beautiful. The quality is so here. It's not screaming and shouting again, but it just sits in this very nice, elegant, sophisticated manner. Oh my gosh, so good. So guys, those were my 10 samples. Let me give you a really quick snapshot of what I think my top 5 is going to be. Obviously, number 1 is going to be Myrrhe Imperial, easily. Man, that's so, so good. For the winter time, I may have to actually get a bottle of that. That is gorgeous. And guys, I think number 2 is going to be Ambre Eccentrico. This is it's changed a little bit since I've sprayed it. I'm getting a little more of the dry fruits now, and definitely the amber is still kicking strong. Man, this if you love amber, this would be a great one. So that's probably my 2nd place so far. 3rd place is going to be tough. I think I'm going to go with this one, guys, Cuir Noir. It's a beautiful leather fragrance that's so different from what I was expecting. It has a vanilla underneath, so beautiful. So Cuir Noir, I think, is my 3rd place. I'm loving their darker scents. I think 4th place is going to be this one, Vetiver Babylone, the first one I tried. Man, this smells so good, guys. Fresh, clean, high-quality vetiver. Grassy and uplifting and sparkling and fresh. So that's probably my 4th place. And guys, 5th place is really close between Encens Satin and Oud Royal. I think for me, Oud Royal, though, it's a little bit darker, more sophisticated, and since it has that oud, it's a little more unique to my nose. While I do like Encens Satin, I think Oud Royal is going to be coming in at number 5th place for me. So those are probably the 5 favorites that I tried. Eau De Jade was okay, and the Bois D'Encens was kind of weird for me, but everything else, guys, was stunning. The quality in here, through the roof. I mean, this easily rivals the Tom Ford Private Blend collection and even Dior La Collection Prive, in my opinion, in terms of quality. Every single one, very masterfully crafted, blended. You can tell just the high quality ingredients that went into all of these. Guys, I'm super impressed. Giorgio Armani, you did an excellent job with this, and I'm really looking forward to some of these new scents and maybe even picking up a couple bottles of these because these are just stunning. So guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you, Notino, for sending me all of these samples, and if you guys want to see more sort of first impression sampling videos like this, let me know what you thought about that in the comment section down below. And also, what is your favorite Armani Prive fragrance? Let me know if you've tried any of these that I just tried out. Really interested on your feedback for this one. Again, you can head over to Notino and you can try samples of these as well as pretty much any other fragrance that they have in their entire stock list. They have samples of almost everything, which is great. And yeah, guys, I'm going to spend the rest of the day smelling Myrrhe Imperial. Oh, it's so good. So see you guys next time with another video. Hopefully you have the great rest of your day, and we'll see you back on the channel sometime soon with another video. Peace.
That I should quit chasing and look for something better, but the smile that she shows makes me a go-getter. I have been going as far as asking if I could get with her. I just play love by ear and hope she gets the picture. I'm shooting for her heart, got my finger.